Hello everybody and welcome back to another video from HSTV, and in today's video, as you can see by the video title, we are back at another SCTS annual meeting, and quite excitingly this year we are in Edinburgh, aka the best city in the world, but especially the UK, come on. So yeah, I'm going to be taking you guys along with me. It's conference after conference. Hopefully you've already seen my asset vlog, and yeah, today is Sunday and 7:45, so we'll be kicking off things at around 9 o'clock, but I am leading the volunteers, I'm leading the medical student session, I've got a presentation, so I'm very full on this year, so I'll see how much I can film, but hopefully you guys enjoy this and can come along with me.
Later.
So we've just finished the morning at the medical student session. I thought it was a really great session. We had a nice turnout. Speakers were really engaging. I got to say my little semi-goodbye, since the new committee will be coming on for the next annual meeting. But overall, I think it's been a nice experience so far. Met lots of great, inspiring people. Everyone's really happy to network. And yeah, I'm just kind of awkwardly filming about. I don't like vlogging, you know that, but it's part of the job. And I feel like I'm hearing lots of noise now, so I think things are heating up at the conference, and they probably will do more on Monday, because this is just a university day more aimed at students. But you can see already we've got quite a good turnout, and we've not even kicked off officially yet. So we have lunch, and we have these hummus and pepper wraps. We have lightly sea salted crisps. We have got a cookie. Oh. And how can you be at a medical conference and not try and be healthy with an orange? Apparently that's enough to be healthy. And
get your vitamin C
water as well. So that is that. But other than that, we had a really nice morning. We listened to some abstracts, and by the way, Christine is back, guys.
Yeah, we had a really insightful session with abstracts by medical students, and a talk about how to get cardiothoracic training. I think every time I hear that talk, I learn something new. So
yeah, we learn something new, and then we also doubt ourselves a lot, and then we go through phases of where we're like, yeah, we can do this.
it's normal, guys. Yeah, if you're thinking of going to cardiothoracic training and you feel some days you feel a bit deflated and defeated, we all feel the same, but it's fine. Just keep going.
Hopefully. So the medical students are actually down in NHP Wet Lab. So we've actually got a collaboration with the nurses and the allied health professionals who partner with us every year in the medical student session to give students a bit of hands-on experience. So this is actually going to be downstairs. I have to say the EICC is a beautiful venue. I am really liking it here. And they've managed to change all the lighting to this sort of reddy colour to match SCTS colour themes. So if you come in through here to the NHP Wet Lab, there's lots of different activities going on, a mixture of kind of laparoscopic skills. You've got Medtronic in there. You've also got some teaching on x-rays and echoes happening there. There's a bit of hands-on proper wet lab stuff happening here with Medtronic and some of these other great sponsors. We've got Nisha here as well, who has been a big part of organising this NHP Wet Lab. How's it going, Nisha?
It's doing great.
Yeah?
Yes, I think everybody's having a good time.
I'm kind of putting you here on the spot, but what's been the best bit so far?
The best bits, everybody's taking part in all the different labs. Trainee labs have been very successful this year, which is what we tried for the first time, and I'm hoping to make it bigger and better next year too.
Yes, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Nisha. We always appreciate your hard work on this. Thank you. So as you can see, we've got lots of activities happening around here. We've got suturing. Hi, Sham. So you can see here that this is actually valve work just here. You've got some laparoscopic work happening here. bit more laparoscopic. We're joined with Christine as well. Christine, are you still at this? How many times have you done this now? The fourth.
I'm winning.
So funnily enough, this is where me and Christine met.
Yeah.
This exact same place basically last year, but in Wales. You tell us, who's the fastest?
She's the fastest.
At the moment.
34.88.
It's on camera. The level of competition here is up here.
29.02, so there literally was like 0.9 seconds between.
Let's settle this with the balls.
Okay, Christine, it's all up for grabs. 28.93 is my record on this right now. Christine here is. Are you going to beat it, Christine?
I don't know yet. We have a naked volunteer doing echo on himself. Oh my god, you're not very echogenic.
The word is photogenic.
The word's what? Oh. This is gonna go on Heen's YouTube, by the way.
Alright guys, so that is day one of the SCTS annual meeting 2025 over. Honestly, it's been an amazing day. It's great to see all my fellow colleagues, mentors and friends in Edinburgh, because normally I'm the one who has to go travel out. It has been a very exhausting day. There's actually still a reception going on. I'm personally going to head home. I've got my oral presentation tomorrow morning, so I do want to prepare a little bit for that. But yeah, I'm going to probably end day one here. Just because I'm just getting on the bus and going home now. But yeah, hopefully you've enjoyed what you've seen today, and we'll have another brilliant day tomorrow. Do stay tuned and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And yeah, I will see you all tomorrow.
The next morning.
Good morning guys, and welcome to day 2 of the SCTS annual meeting here in Edinburgh. The time at the moment is around 8:05, so things are going to be kicking off properly at 9 with the presidential plenary. And yeah, we're just waiting for people to come in. This is much emptier than what it was yesterday evening, but I'm sure that it's going to get busy very, very soon. So today actually I'm a little bit nervous because I've got my first ever kind of oral presentation, and obviously with SCTS it's all people that I look up to. I know all the chairs as well of my session, so I'm a little bit on edge, but my presentation is at 3:30, so hopefully, inshallah it goes well. I've been preparing well for it. My mentor and my supervisor, Prof. Farah Bhatti, has been incredibly supportive, so if anything that you take away from this, find yourself a good mentor and stick with them, because they will guide you and they're going to be more supportive than you think.
Later.
I'm joined here with KLS Martin and you are Hannah.
From
Hi.
Lasers.
Hannah, tell us what's happening at the stall.
So we have the line laser that's used for the within the airway and also for the resection of lung metastases. KLS Martin are doing a fixation kit here.
Yep.
And if you want to spin,
Yeah,
win a
we'll
great
give it a go.
prize, yeah.
Okay, so let's see what I can win. Oh, turn again.
Spin
That's
again.
a win. That's
Yeah.
right.
Okay.
Well, we'll take
It's still a
it.
prize.
We'll still take it. Oh. Oh, look at that. I'm going to put this in my bedroom. So, can you tell me what the first place prize would have been?
The first prize would have been a coffee mug, but I think
That's
we
fine.
are
I
a
prefer
little
this.
bit low.
I prefer this. Thank you so much. I
No
appreciate it.
problem.
Thank you.
No
Thank you. Bye
problem.
bye. Well, you know, guys, not gonna lie, I would have preferred this over the coffee mug because I don't actually drink coffee, so it's fine. But yeah, this is very cute. Let's have a look at what other exhibition stalls are doing, and hopefully we can even get involved with doing a bit of laparoscopic skills, robotic skills at this station here. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen and fellow colleagues. My name is Heen Shamaz and I'm a fifth year medical student here at the University of Edinburgh. And today I'm delighted to present to you trainee and consultant perspectives on the UK cardiothoracic training pathway. Firstly, there's no conflicts of interest to declare. So, a little bit of background for you all. So, as we all know, cardiothoracic surgery is a highly demanding and specialised field. There has been a recent significant restructuring of the training pathway, as you know, in 2021, where the
A little later.
Thank you so much for dancing.
The next morning.
Hello everybody and welcome to day 3 of the conference. Now I do apologise for not being vlogging as much as I would like to. I actually got to the conference today a little bit later than the previous 2 days. But nevertheless, I've been very busy with filming around because one of my roles with SCTS is actually to film a bit of promo content, which is great because it gives me an opportunity to utilise my skills, and SCTS kind of supports in that.
2 hours later.
Okay, so I've just come into the volunteers room just to take a short break. It's been a very full-on afternoon, I have to say. The time now is 2 p.m. Officially the conference ends at 5, but most sessions will end at 3:30. I guess I'd just quickly take this opportunity to tell you a bit about the SCTS Student Education Committee. This is by no means like a promo for them necessarily, but because I've worked very closely on the committee as their lead over the past 2 years, I feel you guys, some of you watching this, might be aspiring cardiothoracic surgeons, and I know how much of a daunting career aspiration this can be. So as a fifth year medical student who's attended a few SCTS conferences and been on the student committee, from my experience I can tell you that cardiothoracic surgeons are very encouraging people. Yes, they work in high stressful, high stakes stressful situations, but when you meet them at conferences, they're very open to network, they're very open to get you involved with opportunities, and generally speaking, I've had a very positive view of cardiothoracics. I've never met a surgeon that was, that kind of stereotype, arrogant or anything like that, at least in cardiothoracics from my experience. Now, the reason I'm telling you about this is that as a medical student, your membership with SCTS is free. So there's absolutely no reason why you shouldn't just go on the website and sign up. When you do sign up, you will get updates on what SCTS is up to, such as this conference. Now, the other thing I will say is go and follow the SCTS Student Education Committee on Instagram and Twitter, or X. That is where we post all of our initiatives, and we have loads running at the moment. We have a mentorship program, a journal club, a teaching pathway, webinar series. There's lots of things happening. We've got an elective bursary, and actually, this was my last annual meeting as the lead for the Student Education Committee. So what I'm trying to say, long story short, is please, if you're interested in cardiothoracics and you're passionate for the specialty, you want to find out more, or even if you're just a bit, maybe cardiothoracics, maybe not, this is a really good place and a really good organization to gain exposure. And in particular, the student committee, you should really stay in touch with them because that is really where you get a lot of your exposure, and you can ask questions and you can get involved in opportunities. So yeah, I thought I'd plug that in. I owe this to my audience at least. So if you have any questions, I'm certainly not a cardiothoracic surgeon, I'm just an aspiring surgeon. So if you have questions for me or any kind of advice or mentorship that I could offer, I'm always open to that. Please leave it down in the comments, or you can DM me on the HSTV official Instagram, or you can email me at hsreview05@gmail.com. And with that, we come to the end of SCTS's 2025 annual meeting here in Edinburgh. It was so nice to see everybody in my home city for once. And yeah, I had such a wonderful time leading on so many initiatives, getting involved, and best of all, actually meeting everybody, the medical students who are so keen and the future of our specialty, my mentors who endlessly support me, and of course the whole SCTS community who've brought together this conference. So thank you all, and see you again next year.